Welcome him to Myrtle Beach. Kurt?
Thank you. Nice to be back in Myrtle Beach. Had a rough year last year. We did much better this year, so we're having a good time out there. It's been a beautiful couple of days. It's always nice to come here and support Myrtle Beach and One Flight. I'm an ambassador for Badgett One Flight, and I think Farron does a great job. It's a company that's growing and doing wonderfully, so it's nice to see that. Are there questions?
Thank
or
you
are
for
we
coming
good?
back for a second year. I asked you last year, would you bring Goldie, would you bring Oliver, would you bring some of the family, and you have.
Well,
one at a time, you're reeling them in.
Well, Oliver was just doing this show that took him to Malaysia, so he missed by a couple of days being able to come. And Wyatt did this thing where he got hooked in with having to kind of lead the charge for cheering for the Buffalo Sabres in the playoffs. So he wasn't able to make it either. I know at some point in the future they'll be able to get here. You get to see a couple of really good golfers.
But you tried. Thank you for trying. Golf is a sport that humbles all of us. Do you think that's actually what the attraction is?
I think the attraction is it's the only game I know where you can, for instance, in this game, you can double, triple bogey 17 holes, birdie 18, and you're ready to go for more. I think it gives you the chance. When you make a bad shot, it gives you a chance to make a great shot. And I think that's kind of what's fun to watch out here. You get to watch the pros be really, really good at it. And then the celebrities, the amateurs come along. And if they make a really bad shot, it gives them a chance to make a really good shot. And if they do, the crowd really appreciates that. So I think it's a lot of fun.
So this is your second time back here at the course. How do you feel like you've improved? Do you feel like you have a leg up knowing some of the holes?
I'm not one who remembers golf courses real well, but I did remember this one, and it did help. Yeah, definitely helped. But I've got a bad back right now, which actually helped me out because it slowed me down. And I think I learned something, which is, I got to slow my swing down. I played much better this year, so it was much more fun for me, actually.
Did you have a favorite hole?
I'm not good with that. I remember shots, but not holes.
If there's one thing that's as connected to your family,
Those are fun to fly. And that's fun to come in, too, by the way. We get to fly that in.
if there's one thing that's such a big a part of your family as the entertainment industry is sports. Of course, you played for your dad's team up in Portland, and apparently they're coming in for a landing.
Somebody's coming in for a landing.
Of course, Matt, multi-great baseball player, Wyatt played hockey. What are some of the things you've taken from your time on sports fields and applied that to your acting career and vice versa, and to your life as a family?
Yeah, I definitely applied the things I learned growing up playing baseball. I played pro ball for 3 years. Actually, my dad had a ball club, owned a ball club that I helped him put together. I was playing for the Angels minor league system at that time. So Wyatt went into hockey, played professional hockey. My nephew Matt Franco played for 20 years pro baseball. My dad was a pro ball player. That's kind of the family business. And whenever you're playing baseball, you're going to find yourself playing golf too. So I used to be able to hit the ball pretty good and have some fun. It's still fun to get out and hack around with Goldie and have a good time. But yeah, hopefully Wyatt and Oliver will get a chance to come here sometime because they're actually good golfers now. Wyatt, I think Oliver's a plus 1.6, so he can get around here. But the things that you take and learn from sports that you apply to the business that I ended up making my business, made my life's business. I think you learn to pace yourself, and you learn to grind or bring what you learned grinding in sports to that as well. So there is an application.
Could you kind of tell us why you decided to come back this year? What made you want to come back?
I always like to support Farron and One Flight, and I had a really wonderful time here last year too. I've been kind of kidding about how poorly I played, but I did play poorly, so that's true. But I kind of felt like I owe the golf course a little payback, and got some. So I just like supporting One Flight and Farron. I think he does a great job with that company, and I hope to see it continue to grow. But it's nice to see Myrtle Beach every year too. So.
Do you think that Farron just did the flyover and arrived
He likes the.
all at the same time? Because
I
he knew
didn't.
you were right here?
Last year he flew the G3 over,
He
so
really
the
did,
helicopters
right?
are like,
He's like,
that's
is he
bad.
there? I'm coming. That's like the kind of male competitiveness. You've had so much success in so many areas of life. Is there anything that still excites you more than anything else?
Well, I think the thing maybe that within that question is the reality of, if you play lots of games and you play them at a high level, you're going to lose a lot more than you win, and you learn from losing. You also learn from winning, but it's much tougher to be a good winner than it is a good loser. That's one of the hardest things to learn. And I think that I guess that maybe that helps. At least it's helped me look at life and say, what's the worst that can happen? You bogey the hole. You don't birdie it. What's the worst that can happen? You lose the game today. What's the worst that can happen? Because after a while, you realize you're going to get back up, try to improve, get back out there. And I think the fun is being the man in the arena. That's the fun part.
One more question, someone.
I know you've met a lot of people over the years. Was there anybody here this weekend that you were excited to meet?
I had a great time because last night at dinner, I met the Formula One team that Lando drives for. I just had a great time at the table. It's always fun to see Robert Herjavec here too. We've become friendly, and I'm leaving names out, but every year I come here and meet people that it's a great pleasure. It's just really fun, and it's look, when you get to watch the guys who really know how to hit the ball. It's humbling and inspiring.
Thank you.
Okay.